Oh, Lordy, I'm on Wi-Fi. We gonna see if it's gonna work. Hello, everyone. It's a chit chat. Get ready with me live on a Thursday night. Who's out here with me? That's right. Give me some likes. Give me some likes. Look, I'm doing my whole little thing. How are you? How are you? Hey. So I see Holly. I see Lisa. Hey, everybody. How are you today? Okay, so I am doing good. It was beautiful in Chicago today, but as Chicago is known to do, it was about 78. Thank you. It was about 78 degrees at noon, but by 4 o'clock it was 57 degrees. Kid you not. Chicago can change like that. Like that. Just change on you. Be like, it's going to be supposedly 70. Hey, Tracy. It's going to be 70 tomorrow, but by Saturday, it'll be back in the 40s, maybe 30s, because that's the way Chicago does us. It don't love us like that. So anyway, have you ever... Let me tell you how this worked out. You know, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for my Get Ready With Me, because I try to do this, you know, this is our little chit-chatty, you know, a little conversation about something in my head time. And I said, so I was wearing this makeup today. Why did I forget something? Oh, I got my nails done. Yes, baby, because they was a hot-ass mess for the last month or two. Hold on. I will be right back. I forgot something. How am I going to do a look and I don't have my damn foundation, powder, whatever? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know y'all like, where the hell did she go? Anybody came in now that was like, where did she go? Okay, so let's first talk about a few things. Let's just talk about a few things. First off, let me give y'all some sales that's going on that y'all need to hit. If you're Ulta, as I predicted, because the Sephora VIB sale is coming, you should have got, in your platinum, you should have got your 20% off coupon in the mail today. Because I told y'all, people need to listen to me. I told y'all. So Ulta always sends out for platinum people. If you have platinum, they send you that 20% off on the whole store right at the same time that the VIB sale is coming on. Because they be like, fuck you, Sephora. They go, fuck you, Sephora. We coming for y'all. So that's what they did. If you like ColourPop lippies, they have them 30% off the liquid lipsticks. You know what, Tracy? If I had them, girl, listen, let me just tell y'all, if I had the lottery numbers, I would be a really hot mess. Because then I would not, you know, my makeup, I would have, all of a sudden you see this beauty fucking room as big as this, my damn living room. Yes, and this is my beauty room. And this is my beauty room, darlings. Anyway. So, ColourPop is having 30% off of their, yes, hey, Michelle. They're having 30% off of their liquid lipsticks right now. And as always, BH Cosmetics has a sale. So if you didn't get the festival palette, all right, girl, my beauty house, you ain't never laughed. They have it on sale, 30% off. And oh, the BH Cosmetics has it on sale now. I bought it the very first day. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't wait for the sale, but it was free shipping involved. So I said I had to do the weigh out my options, because you know you got to go for free shipping, right? And free shipping with now with BH Cosmetics has gone up to $50. So I was like, okay, so if I wait for the sale, I'm gonna have to spend $50, or I just shoot them $18. However, BH Cosmetics has some of the slowest damn shipping ever. I ordered that on the 6th. I'm not going to get it here till the 17th. So next week on this one, we will have it. Now, here's my other thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, here's another thing. This palette right here, this Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter. This I love. I'm recommending it to you. And it's on sale. It's on sale for half price. So it's $17. So at $34, it's but it's $17. It's real cute. So if you go on the Ulta site, $17. And if you have the Ulta, and if you got that 20% off, you can get it for another 20% off. So it'll be $17. That's $3.40 off. It'll be like $13.60. Boom. So, see how I did that math all up in my head, y'all. Y'all saw that? Y'all, did y'all watch? Did y'all? Right, it looks real good at 13. It looks excellent at 13. It looks, the colors, the ones I really use in here, and I said I'm going to try to use other ones, is I really like Wicked, and ONS. Those are two I like. I really like this one. Look at that. And I really like ONS. These are the two I use a lot. But it's a good palette because it has the lighter ones too. But they're not too light. So, you know, for me, my tanness can use it. So, just want to throw that out there to you all. Girl, Michelle, I told everybody, don't ever pay full price for Urban Decay. Because I want that Back Talk palette, but I'm going to wait for it to hit half price. Because it will hit half price. It will hit half price. It will hit. Right. If nothing else, you can use them on your eyes. Look at those. These are some, and you know what? I like their formula of highlighters because they're not glittery. So they got that, like, you know, more natural feel to them. You know? Oh, and then I've never shared this with you. And I need to start sharing some things that I don't share a lot. But this is one of my favorite lip balms. And y'all know, if y'all watch my Sunday night, I have a lip balm thing. This is called Lip Freak. Freak yourself out. It's a buzzing lip. It's like the Buxom lip gloss on crack. You know, like when you first get it, especially, it really buzzes. And they say try to put it on and buzz it on somebody. But this is one of my favorite lip balms. It's really good lip balm. But I, you know, the masochist in me likes that little burden feeling on my lips, so it does something for me. It does something for me. What are these things down here? I've never even noticed these. I've been looking at that. Because, you know, I use the Laneige lip sleeping mask, and I love that thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's talk this look while we're talking. When we get into the whole conversation. Now, don't you hate when you put a really nice look on your eyes and then you don't remember it? You're like, how the fuck did I do that? How the fuck did I do that? Because, what the hell? My phone be tripping. Okay, so but see, I can take the pics of it, but I don't remember. See, I didn't take no notes, Holly. That's my problem. I don't take notes because I was thinking, so, I mean, like the rest of my face, I know what I did. But my eyes, it was like, now which palettes did I use? So anyway, we're going to do this really cute look that I did today. Now, I've kind of been doing it a lot lately because it's more of a, it's my easy breezy but cute look. So I called it my lunch date look because this is a really cute, easy breezy lunch date look. See, this one is so easy though, Michelle. That's why it makes no sense why I can't fucking remember it. Because this is like super minimalist on the eyes. And the whole look is very easy breezy. But I was like, what the fuck did you do? Why am I feeling a breeze? My daughter must have opened up a window and left. She know my ass cold. So anyway, so first off, yes, my nails are back. Yes, my nails are back, child. I had to get them back. And I always do my middle fingers different. Because just in case I need to get somebody. I want to be a pretty finger. But I digress. Y'all know what I'm saying? Yes. However, they're not what I really wanted. This is actually, I always do my own colors, Michelle. So maybe I would like on my end of the month, I'll tell you what colors I use. Because I actually don't use the colors in the nail salon. I bring my own. Because I always like to have it just in case I want it again. So I don't have to think about it. So this, and these are pure ice. Yeah, these are pure ice. These are like super cheap. These are like $2, $2, $3. But yeah, because I don't like to, yeah, I take my own polish. Because in case I have a chip or something, I need to be able to do something with it. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, so here it is. I'm trying to remember how I did it, but I think this is the way I did it, y'all. And not it's going to be the way I did it. Okay, so I primed my eyes. And so I've been priming my eyes with my e.l.f. primer. And then I set it with a little Coty Airspun. Because I do have, man, okay, let me just tell y'all something. It was more about my feet than my nails. Because, you know, when you live in cold climates and you don't have a man, you don't really, your feet ain't out that much. You don't have to worry because you're wearing socks and all that shit. And my feet were atrocious. My feet were atrocious. And I said, now Louise, and then it said it was going to be 70-something degrees today, right? So I said, okay, let me tell you how atrocious my feet were. And this is between us. Don't y'all tell nobody. I had this. I had no nail polish on my nails except for on, except for on my big toe. I had this one little stripe of nail polish that for some reason I just would not take it off. It was just like, I kept looking at it like, yeah, you really need to take that nail polish off your nail. You just really do. I mean, you look crazy because it was like this one little stripe of nail polish on one toe, my big toe, on one foot, not on both. So it could have been like I was doing something. It was on one foot. So I said, bitch, because that's what I call myself when I'm on that. Now I should call myself wench because I don't like to call, well, I don't call other women bitch, but I do call myself bitch. Bitch, go get your feet done. So that was the precipitator. And since I was there, I said, let me get my nails done too. Okay, Michelle, you understand, right? Because it was a night. It's so bad. Somebody's like, so you gonna take, everybody would say, so you gonna take that off? I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Mine was about 4 millimeters because it was about this big. And it was across. And it wasn't even like the nail tip. You know, it wasn't even like it was just at the tip. It was like right below my nail. So, you know, C-Star, hey, I'm just trying to help. I'm just telling the truth. So let me get out. So, okay, so here's the easy breezy. So, you know, because we talking, it's going to be here for me. I've been foot shamed too. And Holly, I'm jealous that you have a man that does your pedicures. I need one of those. I need one of those in my life. You are so lucky. I hate you now. I just want you to know I hate you right now. I might not hate you tomorrow, but right at this moment, I hate you because I'm jealous. This is jealous hate. It's a jealous hate. Ooh, a Cecilia. Let me shut up. Because see, y'all gonna start getting me talking about foot fetishes. Because I know some, you know, I know how to find them. True story. Okay. Should I even tell y'all this? Because y'all gonna be like, this child is off the chain. But I used to do foot fetish site pictures for a while. Because, okay, never mind. Should I keep talking? Because I'm about to take y'all down a rabbit hole. Yeah, we was about to go down a rabbit hole. Let me keep it clean. Okay, since y'all insist. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do, so what I did was, okay. First off, okay. So, okay, I'm going to have to tell y'all more of this story then. Okay, I really wasn't trying to tell this whole story, but y'all go hear the whole story. Okay, so I'm going to, do all over my eyes with this kittens in this Natural Love palette. So I know people don't like this Natural Love palette, but I actually kind of like it. So I'm just gonna like go over all over my eyes with this kitten, because that's how my base is. It's just like, I was just like doing something really fast. So anyway, okay, so here's the storyline. Is that at a time long ago, when I was still married to the demon, my ex-husband, we had a fetish site. We had a sex fetish site, website. And we weren't on it, but we used to film people. Okay? That is so awesome. 25 years. That is beautiful. Okay, so that's what I did. Oh, then I do remember what I did. Okay, so that's what I did. So I did all over. Okay. So then I did just this kitten all over. Then what I did was, okay, so anyway, with that, you start delving into fetishes more, because we were filming all kinds of crazy fetishes for people. So anywho, let me tell y'all, this brush thing is so nasty and dirty. When is it? No, we didn't. No, we did other stuff. Okay, truce. Okay. Let me go down the foot fetish part, and then I'll tell y'all a funny ass story about something we did. Okay, so here's the deal. So because of it, I was dealing with a lot of people, different fetishes, and I found the foot fetish people. And I was like, okay, see this, and the foot fetish people are cool, because hi Divine, but foot fetish is intense and serious. So like for instance, if I showed you my feet, foot people like my foot because there's so many different levels of it. So people like my foot because A is small, I'm like a 6.5, 7. And when you bend your foot, it's wrinkly. So I have the wrinkles. So like my foot wrinkles up. They love that. Now there's other people like so I met these people who did it, and they used to have like a foot fetish meetup and everything. So I was meeting them and everything. And so when I needed some extra money, this guy was like, well, I got a foot fetish site. All you got to do is take pictures, right? So me and my friends would go and take pictures. And then they loved one of my other friends, this other girl I knew, because she was a bigger girl and her feet were plump. And so some people like doughy feet. They call them like doughy feet. So they loved her because she had doughy feet. True enough. True story. And so, yeah. So, okay. So let me just put this kitten all over. So, yeah. So, and I mean, he would pay us like $75 for like, about 30 minutes of taking pictures of our feet. It was a great little side hustle. I really need to get in touch with him again. So that was that. So we used to do that. So I started doing that after I left my husband, when I needed some extra money. No, actually, why am I lying? I used to do it when I was with him because it was just my feet. Exactly, Lisa. Exactly. See, but you know what, Michelle? Somebody could love your janky feet. They could like your psoriasis foot, because I'm telling you, when you really learn about fetishes, people are like have just like these little side things about it. So somebody might like psoriasis feet, and you can make some money on it. I'm just being honest. And I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm just being real, because I know people. I know these folks. I rolled with the fetish people. Fetishes, So anyway, that was that. That's that. So that's that one story on it. So let's segue into the other story. So with me doing that, during that time, I used to have a shoe fetish guy. See, I'm so open to fetishes. I'm that chick who, like, I get off on them to a certain extent. I like to understand them, and I find them quite interesting because it's just a part of sexuality. And so I'm like, people are always ask me with me, Lisa, honey, this ass has been my... Okay, but I digressed. Okay, let me find a brush that's halfway clean. I need to wash my brushes really bad. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take this other pink, this bunny nose right there, and I'm just going to put it just in the corner, just to give me just a little more color. I think this is the one I used. If not, I have another one that I think I used. And I am right. I did not use this. I used this palette. That's what I did. All righty. Think it through, Louise. Think it through. Okay, so yes. So with that, I wound up finding a shoe fetish guy. I miss him so. Anyway, he was a shoe fetish guy. And his girl. So, okay, so I'm going to use this pure palette. I'm going to use that color. That's what I used in the corner. So I just did a little dot of this. And just to deepen up my corner just a little bit. You know, so I'll have just a little color going on. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Boom. And just brought it through my crease. So I would have a little bit of crease color, you know. Just a little bit. So anyway. So during that time, I met this guy. I talked to him online and stuff. Lisa. I've done whole conversations on how that works. If that's something you're talking about delving into, let me know. I do have a whole conversation that I could talk to you about it. I'm just saying. Because it can be a wonderful thing if it's done right. I'm just saying. Anyway. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Lisa comes with it. You know, Lisa will always be the crab. TJ Maxx crab girl. So anyway. So I wound up meeting this guy who was a shoe fetish guy. And he was like, you know, he was telling me how, okay, so he was a really nice guy. Really nice guy. And he really loved women in high heels. Really loved women in high heels. But his wife would not wear them. She had flat feet. She wouldn't wear them. And his whole thing was he didn't want her to necessarily go out with him. He just wanted to go shopping for some high heels, right? Not for him, but for women. So who am I but not to oblige this need that this man had? So, me being Lulu, we had a shoe date, right? The first one. And this was when I really understood, you know, how deep this was for him and how deep it could be, right? So, we go to Nordstrom's. And I promise you, we get into in there. Girl, let me tell you, Holly. Where did I find this? During that time, Divine. Look, rolling back, I was dealing with fetish people. So found this out. Ooh, a chubby chaser. Girl, okay, I know about them too. But anyway, so now all I'm gonna do on my lids is put a little of this on here so we can have just a little bit of sparkle. Just a little bit of sparkle. Honey, everybody's freaks in their own ways because as I say, sex is a continuum. There is no right spot for everyone. There's just a spot that's right for you. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody and you find, you know, consenting adults, I have no problem with it. So that's why I'm so very open to people with fetishes, because I know people with fetishes, child. You know, and I know people into definitely all considered alternative sexual lifestyles. Because I'm very open and accepting of that. So I don't trip on that. I'm like, all right, do your thing. So anyway, this is this Wet n Wild, the holographic goth tears. Right, this is so pretty. And it's just, you know, you can layer it more to get more of a pop. But if you just want a little pop, there you go. And see what I'm saying? This is good for like going out for lunch. You know, it's not too much. It's not too over dramatic, but it's a good eye look. Collars can be good too, Lisa, but I digress. And he don't have to put a leash on you. And it depends on the collar. See, there's a lot of people collared. You just don't know it. Yes, exactly. It's pretty and it's not patchy with the one coat. I'm just saying. I know, listen, you talking to Louise. You talking to Lulu, the harlot. Now we get into the realm of, we're moving out of the realm of aging gorgeously into the harlot. We're hitting the harlot stack. The harlot. Okay. Harlot know all that shit. Okay, so anyway. Somebody go watch this and be like, what the fuck did I walk into? Okay, so I'm just going to line my eyes because I don't want to. You can have a collar with diamonds, Lisa. It depends on your... Okay. Y'all making me go down. So anyway, let's talk about my shoe fetish guy. So the first time I go to the Nordstrom's with him, we go in there and he picks up a shoe. Yeah, it does. He picks up a shoe and I promise you, his face got flushed. He was an Italian guy. His face got flushed and he was like just holding it, like rubbing it, you know, like stroking it a little bit. And I saw him kind of shudder and I was like, this dude is about to have an orgasm in here. And he was just so happy because he was able to like look at the shoes, because his wife, he said, would always be like, you know, with him about, because she knew he had this fetish. So she would be like, but he was just like, and so with it, he wanted to just take, so he wanted to, you know, to go shopping with a woman to get shoes. So that's what we did. There was no sex involved. Never. There was nothing that we did sexual. The only thing we did was he would say, okay, you know, I got a little extra money. And we would get together. We would go to like different stores. Yes, we would go to different stores. When it was on, that's when Sex and the City was on, this shit was happening in my life. So I totally related. We would go to different stores and he would tell me my budget. And he was really good at picking out beautiful shoes because he loved them so much. Oh, so we would go out and buy shoes. And let me tell you how deep his wife was, though. And I thought this was so wrong. And that's why I felt like during that time, Lisa, yes, I did. Oh, baby, did I have a good... I still have some of the shoes, honestly, because we bought some really good timeless shoes. I don't wear them as much, but I said, I'm about to start breaking these babies out. Because he bought me a lot of... he would be in there and I wouldn't even see stuff. He'd be like, you like this? I'd be like, shut your mouth. Yes. Yes. So... I miss him so. I miss him so. We had to stop because his daughter was in college and she moved back home, and he just never wanted her to see us out. You know what I'm saying? Because his wife was very suburban. We were going like all out to go get shoes. Ooh. Yes, honey, you guys say. So I'm going to put on this. This is one of my favorite eyeliners, and these are the Laura Geller Incredible liners. And Christmas time they had these, like a whole set of 4 or 5 of them for like $20-something, whereas these things are $20 a piece. Because I you know, $20 eyeliner is not in my budget. I just can't relate to it. But when I can get all 4 of them for $20-something, then that makes sense. I need some likes. So anyway, as I was saying, so I'm just going to give it a little bit because I just want a little purple to go through. See, just a little purple. So he bought me Stuart Weitzman. Okay, let me think. It was so long ago, Tracy. He bought me Stuart Weitzman's. Sometimes like we would go out and buy 3 or 4 pairs of shoes at a time, and this went on for about a year. But it was like sporadically, so it wasn't we had like this. It would just be like when he'd be like, okay, let's go. And like one time we spent a whole day shopping. Because he told me, he said his fantasy was to just go a whole day shopping, you know, have lunch. And so what would happen was we did this one whole day where he picked me up early. We went to the stores early. We had lunch, and then we went to more stores and looked at shoes and bought shoes. So during that time, I would say I probably got like 20 or 30 pairs over time. Probably so, because like sometimes we would go buy like 4 or 5 pairs. And you know, I'm a budget shopper, so I'll be looking at sale racks too. So... But, you know, he bought me these beautiful Stuart Weitzmans. I still have them. They're ruby red patent leather pumps. I call them my Dorothy. Oh, no. I'm so sorry for that. But, you know, see, this was the thing I said to him. I said, well, you know, would your wife wear like beautiful flats? You know, she wouldn't even wear like really jewel flats, right? Cause he wanted her. Oh, see, look at this purple eyeliner. Ain't it cute? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like this, and I'm gonna do a little in my waterline, just a little. And I will say this is one of the better ones in the waterline. I'm not doing my waterline correctly because if you have watery waterlines, the way to do it is like you should take a Q-tip and wipe off your waterline, then apply the eyeliner. That way you'll kind of get a better surface. Yeah, I love purple too. You know what? Purple is really good on brown eyes. People don't, not enough people do that, but purple looks really good on brown eyes. It makes your eyes pop a lot. So I'm not going to do it too much because I'm going to be taking this shit off, so I don't need it too much. So normally I would do, like I said, normally I would do a Q-tip on my eyes just to like make sure that, you know, I get a dry surface. And this does dry now. Okay, good, good. At least you got paid for it. So anyway, he bought me those, and then he loved those shoes so much that he bought a pair for his wife. And he just wanted her to wear them. Are you? Because I'm not buffering. Normally it cooks. Yeah, I've been on crutches. Let me tell y'all. I totally understand your life because I fell off a roof when I was 12 years old. And I was on crutches for months. So I totally understand it. Don't ask me why I was on the roof. Don't ask that question. Because we're on fetishes, not that part of my life. So yeah. So anyway, that's what, so yeah. He used to buy me shoes. And so, yeah, I saw you, Lisa. You're not following directions. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Eyes are done. I did my eyebrows already. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some concealer. Well, actually, I'm going to put on primer. Duh. So I'm going to put on a little primer. And I'm using the Ordinary this month because I'm going to put up my Shop My Stash tomorrow. I've actually filmed it, but I got it, and it's actually uploaded. I just have to do it. So it's because I'm really trying to use more stuff that's been sitting in my collection that I really have not been using a lot of. So I have this Ordinary because I want to see, is it any good? You know, it's like you'll use it a couple of times that you really don't see it's good. So now I'm forcing myself to use, like in my stash drawer, this is the only primers that I'll use. So I'm using the Ordinary ones, and I'm using my Milk Blur Stick because I'm still not sold on it. And I think it's because of the way it, the application, because it just don't seem like it's doing enough. But it does blur, I will say that. Okay, so anyway, after that, then I'm going to do a little concealer. I'm trying out this. I've got the hyaluronic acid too. So I have this Fill and Blur concealer from Revlon. I've had this shit forever. I've actually never... I've got the retinoid too, Michelle. I got the 2%, and I have the, I have the peeling solution. I have the buffet, and I have the caffeine for under eyes. Yeah, but I'm gonna try some new things too. So I got this, and we're trying it now, cause like I said, I've had this shit sitting around for at least 6 months. Never opened it up, never. I'll be honest though, I really don't like the spongy ones. Now I do prime under my eyes with oil. So before I do anything, I always put a dot of oil. So I put a dot of my oil on it, which I'm still trying to do the video for that, because I actually have made an exact dupe of the Rose Gold Elixir by Farsali. I make my own, and I spend a lot less. Yes, girl, Lisa, when you really exfoliate your face and you feel it, it is like, what was I doing with my life? What was I doing? Because you feel how soft your skin feels with it. And it's like, what the hell was I doing? So, Yes. Okay, so we have the so yeah, so anyway, I wound up losing my shoe fetish guy and it was very sad to me, very sad. Yes, your skin feels like silk when you do it. Yes. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do under here is I'm gonna do a little concealer. That's it. Uh Ooh, yes. So that's all I'm doing. Now I'm doing right now because for every day this is and I went to work like this. Yes. He was such a sweet guy too. We used to meet up and I would like he would take me out to eat and I would wear some of the shoes that he bought and he loved it. I was so sad when it ended. I was so sad. I was so sad. So all I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use any foundation. I'm gonna use a powder foundation. This is what I've been using every day, like, you know, just to get out the door. And this is that Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten. This is love. Now, if you can't find this, go get you some Studio Fix because I love the MAC Studio Fix too. That's a great powder foundation. You know, it gives you just enough coverage for you to feel like, hold on. It gives you just, girl. I taught my daughter this. Free food is free food. I used to tell everybody, free food is free food in my book. I will never turn down a free meal. You want to feed me? I'm there. So yeah, so I just buffed this on just a little bit. Yeah, so get you a nice Studio Fix. Get the MAC Studio Fix, Divine. They got, you can't go wrong with that. That's what I've used for years. You know, that was my, because you know, every black woman wore MAC forever. Girl, don't you love this e.l.f. brush? This e.l.f. brush is the truth. I need to do, I'm planning on doing hi Laura, I want to do a brush thing, but I was feeling like my brushes ain't bougie enough. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need bougier brushes if I'm going to do this. But I'm tripping, you know, because I'm an afforder. But if you see how I did my face, though? Oh, thank you, Crimson. Girl. See, here's the thing, Trace. You got to remember, it wasn't about my feet. Girl, I'm not even going to talk about how badly I need to wash my brushes. I will go buy new brushes. I will go buy a cheap set of brushes sometimes and be like, fuck it, I need new brushes. I don't feel like washing these bits. I don't feel like washing. But if you see, this really did my face good. Okay, so here we go. Next thing's up is my narcissist. Did I just blind y'all? Okay. Right. Yep. Yeah, just, yeah. The exfoliator tastes like, whoosh, boom, out of here. Okay, so this is my Narcissist palette. And the reason why I started looking for it is I've had this for a while too. Hi, Tina. And I was looking at somebody talking about the Laguna bronzer, right, by NARS. And I was like, oh, I need to put that on my list. I've been meaning to get that. And then I looked at this palette and I looked at the back. I said, half of you got the damn NARS, the Laguna. You so stupid. Okay, so. Oh, you know what? You might need headphones because this conversation went down the rabbit hole real quick. Well, we are talking about sex and a single girl at 50. So yeah. What the hell is going on my face? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help you out. And somebody told me when I was talking about getting this, they were like, oh, don't get it because the quality isn't that great, you know, when you get this palette. But this is a great quality palette. Speaking of that, you know, the 20% off is at Ulta. And NARS, if you have a platinum card, 5 times the points on NARS. Guess who's finally going to get her NARS foundation with 20% off? And I might get the cheek palette too, depending on how my money is running. So I was going to, and I've been using I already been using the blushes in here. I really like these two. These are a little light, but I think one of these is supposed to be a highlight or something, but I don't know if the quality. You suggest headphones. So let me just tell y'all some. So, you know, prescriptives used to do custom foundations because that's what I used to do years ago. The custom foundation and the powder. Mm-hmm. If you can get it done, a custom color, they are beautiful. Because I know prescriptives used to be the one to get them from. Because I used to do that. So, let me show y'all what I bought. Oh, I don't want this one. I want this one. I did, even though I had talked myself out of my birthday wish list, I bought it. I bought the Amrezy highlighter. I got sucked into it. I sucked myself into it, actually, though. But yeah, I wound up buying it, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful. She beautiful. Oh, and just so you all know, get these on sale, though. Ulta has upgraded their brushes, and they're much better. Because I had bought a few before, and I was like, eh. But they've upgraded their brushes, and they're so much better. This is their highlighter brush, and I'm loving it. And speaking of Ulta, I'm going to go get it this week. I'll have it up this week. And let me tell you how I love Ulta. So I was getting this, and I said, y'all know it's my birthday. What else y'all gonna give me? So they gave us a little mini, the birthday gift this year is the mini NARS Orgasm right now. But I gave it to my daughter because I already have it. So I gave her the blush. She gets so much stuff because of me. But they gave me like this ABH little thing. She's like, oh, we got something. And isn't this the cutest thing? It's a mirror. I was like, yes, yes. So I got, it is a mirror, and they gave me like a lip gloss. But I don't care about the lip gloss. But the mirror was, oh. Well, okay, so let's see how this is going to work. Let's see. This isn't picking up as much. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my bad. Right, exactly. Okay, she coming for me. Okay, Amrezy, you ain't bad. Let's put us, we're going to glow to the guys because my lights, like I can see it, you all can't, which was a bad thing today too because I glowed myself up something awful when I went out. I don't know if you, oh, there you go. You could see it a little bit with the lights. Yeah. Yes, baby, yes. And you know you can always see it when you do your nose. I love that little nose tip thing. Now, the one thing I do not do is contour my nose. Because if you notice, I have a really strong contour. I did it one time. I was like, what the fuck is that brown shit on my nose? And it was because I tried to contour it and it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. So anyway, let's talk sex and a single girl. So now we're going to do this. I would normally spray my face, but I'm not going to spray it because I'm going to take this shit off and I don't. But let me just say this. And I had to take it out because it was the illuminating setting spray they gave you with Cover Effects, and it was just full of fucking glitter, and I just looked a glittery mess. But this spray, so I filled it up with something else. The Cover Effects spray, hey Jean, is the best ever. I'm going to go get the matte one just because the spray, I don't know if you all can see it. It's so fucking light. It's like, it feels like a mist on your face. Oh my God. It just feels like a mist. Oh my God. It is one of the finest mists you will ever see. It feels like, you know, when it's like really just a mist outside, like it's a foggy day and there's a mist and it's a very light mist. This is what it feels like. Jean, this isn't it. I had to take it out. This is the Cover Effects. This is the illuminating setting spray. They gave it to us in BoxyCharm, but it was so glittery that it was just ridiculous. So I took it out and put something else in here. I can't remember, but I actually want to try the matte one but because it was a good setting spray, it was just too fucking illuminating. I mean, it was like glitter on your face. It was ridiculous. But the mister on here is insane. I'm telling you, it's like, ah, it feels like angels are misting your face with setting spray. Ah. You got, see, I missed it. I was trying to get that damn prep and prime. Get it. Okay. All right. I think it might be, that's what it is, my Wet n Wild. You're absolutely right. That's what I put in there. And I like Urban Decay All Nighter too, but only when I can get it on a great sale. Okay, so I'm going to do my lashes a little bit just so y'all can see. So this is what I did. And then what did I wear on my lips? Do I even have it here? Oh, I do. Okay, so this is what I put on my lips today. Yeah, the mist on the Urban Decay is amazing too. But the mist on the Urban Decay is not as good as the Cover FX. I got them both. I like the mister on the Urban Decay one because I have it. But the mister on this, I'm telling you, it's like angels are misting your face. It's like angels are going. It's like their little wings. And you're getting the angel perspiration as it comes off the wings. That's what it feels like. Okay, so I have, like, if I'm going out during the day and I don't feel like dealing my eyebrows, putting on lashes, I do this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I just use a primer, and I love this L'Oreal Voluminous because it's cheap. Because I had the Lancome one too, but they work just about the same. So I go with the $10 one instead of the... So, okay, so anyway, let me just tell you what has happened recently. Again, let's talk, I haven't used the anti-aging one. I do use the other Urban Decay one. The original, before they started doing all the different ones. I was using that one, and I do like that one too. What is up with men and penis pictures? Okay, for anybody who's in a relationship and been in one for a while, let me tell you all the phenomenon of the penis picture. Men love to send you penis pictures. And you know, as a single person dating, there's this whole thing where everybody wants you to send fucking pictures. I tell people I don't send pictures out. I manage my image. I don't send shit out to you. Don't ask me for no fucking pictures. I'm not giving them to you. Fuck you. But he's your man, Lisa. He's your man. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I'm talking about random men send you dick pics. Let me just tell you how they first started off. Because they've been... it was years ago. This guy was talking to me online. And we were just chit-chatting. And he was supposedly from out of town. He was like, he was coming in town, right? So I'm like, okay. Oh, they give the unsolicited DPs. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. So I'm going to use my Tarte Lash Paint, which I love. As my first coat. Right. They said it adds 10 pounds, Jean. So it's like, okay. And so, there's so he was like, so he was like, he was coming in town. We were going to meet for drinks. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, I haven't met him in real life. You know, in real life, we haven't met. So he says, well, can I send you a picture? So I'm like, sure, because I'm thinking this fool is going to send me a picture of himself, right? Of his face, since we're supposed to be meeting at a bar and having drinks. This man sends me a picture of his dick. Hold on, let me wipe my nose. Sends me a picture of his dick. And I was like, I sent him back. I said, how does this work? Right. Wait a minute. No, this is the thing. I told my sister, so what's going to happen? When I go to meet you at the bar, you're going to like pull it out so I can, you know, oh, okay, it's you. Hello. He was like, oh, I thought you was, you know, you was a little wilder. Now, this is when I promise you. Here's another one. This guy, and we used to talk on, we used to chit chat, and we never went out on a date. We had never gone on a date at this point. We had just chit chatted via text. Right? I guess we're getting to the point. And it's like early Sunday morning, and he sends me a picture, and it says, "My chubby." And I open this bitch up, and it's his fucking dick. And it did look like a chubby, and it did look like a little chubby. It was like a little stunted Vienna sausage of a penis. Yeah. Here's another thing a grown-ass man, I don't know. Here's another thing a grown-ass man will send you to. Here's another thing a grown-ass man will send you to. He will send you, are you ready? Say if you go out with him and have a nice first date or something. It's a nice day. You go home, but you say, "Oh, thank you." It was, send the obligatory thank you text. I have had men send me shit like, "Oh, I was thinking about you so much," and it'll be a picture of them with their dick in their hand. This how you made me feel. All right, so the next one is going to be, I'm like, are you fucking insane? Yes, child. Yes. And so the interesting thing is, as a single woman at 51, is that, and I was saying this about this, is that men don't change. Right, okay? Men do not change. You think this is just the young men? Oh, no. It's the old men, too. Hello, Cherish. How are you? Welcome in. So yes, okay, so this is usually my lashes on a daily, because I don't have time to be doing the whole putting on my lashes, but this is a good lash look every day. Works for me, So the lipstick, and I know this has been taking forever, but this is so quick if y'all saw what I just did. But I think this is such a cute look for like lunch. It's just a basic little eye with a little shimmer on it. Boom. Okay, so yeah, dick pics. Have you all tried Makeup Monster? Oh my goodness, they have some. I like Makeup Monster liquid lips. I only have a couple. I need to buy some more. But are we going to get off the fetish conversation? Because we could have some more fetish conversation. If you all want me to keep talking fetishes, I could tell y'all about some fetishes now. And I just want to say, if I go down this path with you all, I don't want any judgment against Lulu. I don't need any unsubscribers, because I'm trying to get my 1,000 subscribers. I need my 1,000 subscribers, so I need y'all to stay focused on that and don't unsubscribe, because Lulu has lived a little life, has had a little life. You might not. Oh, did it? All right. Well, hello, WJFM. Right. Okay. So let's talk fetishes. Now, we're talking about my fetish site. Okay. So here is, hey, Cardi. Here is the wildest thing I ever videoed. You know what, Jean? I wish I was married. I honestly do. I don't want these creeps in my life. I would just like one good creep of my own who could be creepy with me and do creepy things. Okay, so why do y'all let me do insane shit like that? Could y'all stop me? Okay, so here's the craziest shit that we videoed. In the time that we're videoing, I might have to turn on the heat, y'all, because my house is cold and I don't know what's going on, but y'all might have to hear my heater on in a minute. But whew, it's a little chilly. Anyway, let me tell you what I did, G. And I told some guys this. This was when I was really teaching belly dance on a weekly, and I had I had a studio. I would show the penis pics at class. I'd be like, oh, we got a new penis pic. And I told people that. I said, I put it on Facebook. I said, listen here, men, if you send me, I was showing how to do this. And this is a really simple look, Claudine. So it's, if you rewind it, you'll find out it's really simple because it's a really super simple look. And I finally did my nails. I'm back to being a YouTube beauty guru because my nails are done. But anyway, okay, so here was the deal. We were doing videos for people. One of the things we did was we would just, you know, do their videos and set up a scene for them, help them set up a scene and videotape it for them. So this electrician drag queen, transsexual, what is he? Wasn't transsexual. I can't remember what he was. But anyway, he was a guy who liked to wear, you know, he was a hardy little electrician, but in his other life, he was, you know, rocking, you know, women's clothes. So he wanted to have a scene with a black guy and have a scene, right? Okay, so we found some black guys who would do a scene with him. And so it was two of them who came, and these were like young black guys. One of them was a would-be rapper. I keep telling people, all these rappers ain't straight, y'all. Y'all need to stop believing that shit. Okay, so we get in there, and so he wasn't either, I don't know, transvestite, that's what he was. Because he wasn't transgender. He was a guy, but he just liked to, you know. So the first thing was, now this was my first time, because look, don't get me wrong, I've always been around gay people, you know, and stuff like this. But this is the funniest shit. He came out in his little outfit, but he didn't tuck. So his balls were hanging out of his G-string, and it was hilarious on the sides. I was like, and I'm looking at my ex-husband like, you see this? And he was like, I'm like, okay. Because I used to take the pictures. He did the filming. So it was two young guys there. One young guy, he saw what was going on. He was like, I got to go move my car. And he left, never to return. I was okay with that. So the other guy, he low-key, the rapper, he like, yeah, I'm into it. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Now, we used to always say, because a lot of men think they could do this, just being real, because I've dealt with a whole lot of this. Men think, oh, I could do this. But it's not as easy as they think to get it up. That's why a lot of times they're using blue pills, because we used to have to get them for them. So this guy, he wants to do it. So they go in and, you know, we got him in the room and they're going to do something. Did I lose y'all? Or y'all just y'all are so into this story that y'all like, what the hell? So we're going to do this filming, right? And the rapper is not getting it up. And the guy is like, what's going on? What's going on? You know, the guy who's, you know, this is his fantasy is like getting frustrated. So it got to the point he wasn't doing it. And then I don't know what made the guy do it, but he flipped him around and wound up, so the transvestite wound up giving it to the other guy in the ass. You see how YouTube is? I get right to the good part, and it's like knocked me off for a minute. So anyway, the transvestite winds up just kind of flipping himself behind this straight guy and winds up giving it to him in the ass. And then he loved it. And we're sitting there going, what the fuck just happened? And he's like, and he had an orgasm from getting it from behind from the transvestite. And the transvestite was pissed as hell because he was like, how did this happen? How did this happen? So yeah, that was one story. Now, next fetish story. Since we're talking about my ass, there was a time in my life where there was a guy who thought my ass was glorious. And he used to pay me $150 so he could look at my ass and masturbate. Never had sex with me or anything. I just have on like a thong and let him look at my ass. And, you know, he would just stare at my ass, and that's what I call it. If you ever see me do this, this is what I call it. I call it when men masturbate. That's my motion for it. You know, they gotta let it go to the world. Let it go. Anyway, so yeah, that was that. That was that. So that was that. But let me tell you about Dean Peabody, since we're going down the fetish. Now, let me tell you, I know people, let me say this. I am very open to people's fetishes. You know, that's why I know about fetishes a lot. Not necessarily that I've done them all, but I know people who are into them. And, you know, because I'm not judgmental and I respect that everybody should have the sexual life and the sexuality that makes them happy, I'm okay with that. Like, I know furries. I know, you know, I know a lot of people who are deep into BDSM on different levels, you know, the different types. You know, I know littles. I know, you know, brats. I know all kinds of different level people into that. You know, I know doms. I know all of them. You know, I'm not, that is not my scene. Cherish. Oh, okay. That's just another part of me. So, you know. So let's talk Dean Peabody. So Dean Peabody has been around. So, and the reason why I call him Dean Peabody, because he was a high school dean at one point. He's not right now, but he was. So Dean Peabody, as we can kind of recollect, has a golden showers fetish, but it goes deeper than that. Now, let me tell you. So I started kind of dating him. And of course, people don't tell you this in the beginning. And he was like, so finally he told me. And the thing was, it was when I was writing my book, The Harlot Speaks, you know. And so I told him about it, you know, and I was like, so understand, you might hear things about me. And so he was like, oh, really? And so I have to speak in his voice because his voice annoys me, but it has to go with it. Oh, really? Okay, Louise. This is the way he talks. I have a thing about mimicking people, so it's just a thing I do. So he was like, so he tells me that he's got a thing too. And he tells me that he, you know, likes golden showers. Well, I've met some people who've been in the golden shower, so it's not a big deal. But then he's like, but you know what I really want? I just want, you know, it would turn me on if you would just like stand over me and pee in my mouth so I could drink it. Y'all marinate on that one for a minute, and I'm going to tell y'all more. Go on, let me roll and see some stuff y'all got to say to that one. Yes. So now, let me just tell y'all who I am. I was intrigued. I was intrigued, y'all. I'm going to tell the truth here. This is the truth. No judgment. No judgment. Okay. So I was intrigued by it because see, you have to understand who I am as a sexual person. Hello, Danielle. How are you? So I was like, really? I've got to see how this shit works. I've got to see one time in my entire life. I got to see how this shit works. Because I knew somebody who was into golden showers, but I was like, you want somebody? Now, here was the thing, Crimson. The thing that was going through my head is because I have an issue with that. I don't like to, you know, I need a toilet. And it's got to be a clean one. I mean, literally, Cherisler, hold on. See, Jean, let me tell you a story. So you're getting there. So it was like, in my head, I was thinking, could I actually make this happen? Because I've never been one of them people who could just go outside and, you know, and use the bathroom when I have to. I got to find a toilet. I can't do it. Matter of fact, I have seriously, before we go forward, I have a dream a trigger dream. In my dream, if I have to use the bathroom in my sleep, my trigger dream is me searching for a clean toilet. And that wakes me up. And my brain goes, oh, wake up because you need to pee. So if I'm in a deep sleep, you know, in a deep, deep sleep, that's how I wake up, because I'll have a dream where I am just, Okay, hold on, Holly. I got more. So, okay, see, Crafty, you get it. So, no, just exactly. It's not about being a hooker. No. So I said, I got to find out what this is going to be like, right? I got to do it one good time. I got to find out. I am, because for research purposes, I need to know these things because as my business on the harlot side, I want to know these things. Nope. Nope, Danielle, they true, honey, because I got to trigger it, and it'll be different scenarios, but it's always I'm looking for a toilet to pee in, and I cannot find one, and these bathrooms are dirty, and and then it's like, wake up. So anyway, so I said, okay, I'll do it. Now let me tell you how he was. Why did he give me lemonade? He was like, okay, so we gonna get a room and we gonna go and he's gonna lemonade. So we go to a hotel room, we go in the bathroom, we put towels on the floor, he lays on the floor, and then he just wants me to stand over him, pee in his mouth. So I did it, and oh my God, it was one of those situations where I'm like, look at his face, oh my God. And then I jumped up and got in the shower because I was like, this is gross. I got pee running down my leg. This is nasty. You are gross. Now, I've never done it since. And here's the interesting thing. Because he had me do lemonade, and here's the reason why I haven't done it again, because he's cheap. He's a cheap bastard. He's a cheap bastard, but he wants somebody to do something like that. And he's creepy as fuck. So yes, Holly, it did come out that later on, it wasn't just pee. He has a bodily function fetish. So he was like, you know what would be good? I was like, it will never, that one will not happen. That will not happen. No, that will not happen. No. But let me tell you, it was just like gross, and it was like, oh, you too much for me. He was like, you know what I would like? Y'all ready for this one, ladies? He was like, you know what? If I was eating your pussy, and you had to fart, you could just do it, and I would just swallow it up. I told him, I said, that shit don't sound sexy, right? I said, that's just disgusting. Oh. So I guess if he couldn't get scat, he was like, listen, give me some gas. But he's cheap. And I told him that. Oh, yeah. That's another one. Oh, you was right, Cherry. You was right. Oh, you was right. You was right. I was like, no. So now let me just tell you, Dean Peabody is still around. Let me tell you, Danielle, people didn't believe me until I taped him one day. I got in the car with him and was recording him just so people could hear him. And let me tell you how creepy he is. This is what he calls the vagina. How's your center cut? How's your center cut? Are you? Shut your ass up. Just go the fuck away. That's what I said. You too creepy for me. I promise you that's what exactly right. I promise y'all this is what he says. Center cut. Center cut. And he says it like that. Center cut. It just sounds so nasty to me. It's like, this is gross. Go away. Yeah. Center cut. I was like, there is something wrong with you. No, Divine. No. Because we had had sex before this all came out, and no, he was okay. Well, orally, he was pretty damn good. But he wasn't the best I've ever had. I've had better. I could do better. I'm just saying. But no. No. And he's cheap. He is cheap. Yes. Yes, they do, Holly. I know people like that. I know, you know, guys who are submissive. I've had men come at me to be their dame. I just don't do it. You know, this was years ago when I was in that more in that realm. You know, I'd have subs coming at me like, oh my God, can I? But it's too much. It's too much responsibility. I would never do it. Girl, Danielle, let me tell you how cheap he is. Yeah. Yeah, after that we were done. But the thing is he's cheap. And then he wanna act like it's not a fetish. Cause I would talk to him every once in a while after that. He would be he was just like, and the thing is he's about 11 years older than me, but he always wanna act like I'm stupid. Dude, I'm 40 something years old at the time. And I was like, listen, you have a fetish. I said, and this is not something that I'm into. So you want someone to indulge your fetish? You need to spend some money. You need to drop some money hard. See, let me tell you something. I'm being real with y'all. If he was dropping a stack every time, he'd have had flavored pea. I'd have been doing fruit punch, some pineapple juice. He'd have got flavored pea, a stack every time. But this Negro didn't even want to take me out to dinner. I said, you want someone to indulge your fetish. And it's a weird, really off the charts fetish. This ain't even a foot job. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people who like foot jobs, and I do know some people who give, I promise you, Crimson, he'd have had flavored pea. It'd have been like, what flavor is it today? Let's see, can you tell? I'd have been doing like smoothies. He'd have had great pea at a stack every time. But if you're not giving me $1,000, you don't want this. And he ain't got a sense. And he's still, and I said, I must have been the only woman he was able to do this with. Because he still tries to reach out to me. And I'd be like, no. Now he's decided he's in love with me and we should have a relationship. Well, see, Cherish, the first time was a study and research for me. I just wanted to see what it was like. What was he gonna get out of it? Because I'm into that. You know, it's like, really? So what do you get out of that? So when he said, I'm like, okay, let's see what this is about. But after that, that's the trial. That was my whole point, Michelle. This is not my fetish. I'm not into it. I like toilets. Let me tell you though, this is the funniest shit though. I saw him a couple of times after that and I went over his house. And I promise you, I would wait for him to go out the room to pee. Right, shoe fetish got me shoes all the time. You want something, and shoe fetish guy wasn't that bad. He was a nice gentleman. We went out to nice restaurants. We had a good time. It wasn't anything that bothered with his household because I'm a firm we'd have been friends, Holly. I'd have been helping out. Okay, my bad. Just went there. Just had a moment. But yeah, so yeah. See, everything isn't for everybody, and you can't ask your friends. Like there's certain friends I would never tell them or ask them to do some of the things I do, or you know. But no. Right, shoe fetish guy was wonderful. You all would have loved him. You all would like shoe fetish guy. He was a gentleman. We went out and had good meals. You know, we bought pretty shoes. It's a good time. It was a good time had by all. Sorry, I gotta wipe my nose. It was a great time. He's a nice guy. But this one, hey, Amy. Hey, oh. He was a sweet guy, Michelle. Dean Peabody, though. So let me tell you, Dean Peabody decided he wanted to be in love with me. Now, I've told him, I said, that will never happen again. No, Lou, you're so wonderful. Yes. Yes. Right, see? Well, you know, she's making her money. I ain't mad at her. You know, somebody got to make that money. You know, but he was like, But now Dean Peabody has been like, oh, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. So I told him, let me tell you how cheap this bastard is. I told him, I said, okay, it's Christmas time. Wow me. Wow me. So we go out to breakfast. And I said, why are you all of a sudden coming at me? Because it's been years since this happened. This is 2017. It was like 4 years before. But all of a sudden, oh, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, let me get this straight. No, before then, this is what he did. He says he wants to see me. So what he says is, hey, Ann. Okay, for everybody who doesn't know Ann, y'all need to go and subscribe to Ann. Y'all better be on Ann's feed too, because she does unboxings. Right, yes, right, yeah. See, that's so stupid. When your husband's around, you're right. So anyway, he comes at me and he's like, wait a minute. He says, so now mind you, I ain't seen him in 4 years. He's like, hey, I really like to, I want to start taking you out. I say, okay, so what you want to do? So he goes to me, well, okay, now let me give you, this is what he says he wants to do. He says he wants to, come and get you on a Friday night and come and make you dinner at my house. And then, we could watch movies. And then the next morning we could go to the farmer's market and get you some stuff from the farmer's market. Now let me break you down why this is the cheapest shit ever. And this is another thing we're going to talk about after I finish the story. The cheapness of men right now. So this is what he comes up with. So let me break that down to you. So you want me to come over your house, and I ain't seen you in 4 years. And the first dinner you want to do is you want me to come over your house and you're going to cook for me. Let me say this. I know that I'm a better cook than you. I know that I'm a better cook. I give dinner parties for 20 people that people pay me for. I do gourmet ramen once a month. I make ramen sauces and all this other shit. No. So you gonna take me to your house and make me some food that I'm probably not fucking gonna like. And we're gonna watch a movie. But you live in Moni, which is a suburb for me. Far out. So I'm gonna be spending the night with you. Translation, you think you're going to fuck me tonight. Not going to happen, buddy. Now, next morning, we're going to go, right. And then we're going to go to the farmer's market and you're going to get me, we're going to get me my produce and stuff, right? Like, I don't know that he goes to the farmer's market because he has a friend that has a farm. And he gets the shit for free. So all in all, this, I want to get with you. I want you to be the woman in my life. Would have been maybe $40 out of his pocket. If that. Right. Now, let me tell you the date I almost went on with him. I was trying to get on with him because I'm Lulu. He was telling about how he had a friend who's the CEO of the gas company here. And I was thinking, is he single? Because he was talking about he has a box at the football game. Right? I was like, yeah, I'll go. Because if he was single, we ain't dating. I was gonna be all over that man like, hey, play with me. With you. So let's go back to Christmas. So now that was the first thing. So then I told myself, you need to wow me for Christmas. This Negro comes and takes me to breakfast. And then I say, well, take me to Ulta. That's what we need to go. We need to go to Ulta. Now, you take somebody like me to Ulta or Sephora. I can break off some shit now. I can break it off. Break it off. So what he always would do whenever things came up like this, he would always mention his daughter. his grown-ass daughter. Like, oh, my daughter. So as soon as I got in the car with him, he started talking about how his daughter was in town and he had to go take her Christmas shopping. So I knew right then and there was going to be, okay, so this is going to be your excuse for not spending any money with me, right? So I say, take me to Ulta. He says, well, I don't have that much time. I said, well, go give me a gift card. I'll go shopping. Go in there and use your credit card. Give me a gift card. Well, how about I just give you some cash? How much do you think you need? I said, I need at least $200. He says, oh, well, I got $40 on me. I'll give you the rest later. So let me just tell you what I've been saying to him since then. Let me just tell y'all what I've been telling this asshole since then. So now, and mind you, he's 60 years old. He sends me memes. He sends me memes, y'all. He sends me memes. Like, oh, you know, we could be like this. What? So, you know what I send him back every fucking time? I sent him this. I said, I told you to wow me at Christmas. You gave me $40. You show me what you think of me. So every time he sends me something, I copy and paste that exact statement and send it to him. Do you know this fool is still sending me stuff? He'll send me something like, oh, I think so much of you. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. He explains to me because I said, why are you bothering me now? Monique! $40 won't even get me a damn pallet. You know what? At that moment, Kill Bill, I was like, whatever. Because see, now you done just sealed the deal. So now don't come at me anymore. But the funny thing was when we were having the breakfast, I said, so why are you bothering me after all these years? See, you don't understand. Because he always thinks that somebody, he always thinks somebody, baby, it must have been. Because, you know, I'm golden. But he wants to tell me, you know, see, you don't understand. You're beautiful. You're this, you're that. Like I got low self-esteem. No, I made him take me home. But look. He always talks to me like I got low self-esteem issues. That's what he always talks to me like. And I was like, I said, let me make this clear to you. I know who the fuck I am. See, I know I'm a great catch. I know I'm pretty. I know all these things. I'm smart. I know all the things I am. You ain't telling me shit about myself like I'm some low self-esteem. Because see, we used to work in the same school. But when I'm in a school, I'm in a different look. You know, when you're in a school and you're dealing with high school young boys, there's a certain look that you have. And, you know, I'm extra as hell. So I used to get flack from the women in the school. So I've always downplayed myself to a certain extent while I'm in the schools. So I don't wear my high heels anymore. I don't wear a lot of makeup when I was in the schools. And, you know, by that time it was fine. But I had really done it when I started teaching in the schools because I looked young. And these boys, 18 years old, think they're going to holler at me. And I have to like, leave me, boy, go take your almost my kid ass away from me. You can be my child. Go away. So anyway, so when he used to see me in the schools, I was very, you know, I wasn't carrying my designer bags. Who does that? I don't carry no damn designer bag in the school so somebody could try to take it from me. Because these children will steal from you. So, you know, I'm carrying like my little, you know, my favorite, you know, crossbody bag. You know, I'm riding my bike because I used to ride my bike to school. So, you know, I have like my crossbody bag on, my clothes, all this kind of stuff, right? So you seeing me like this, and that's what I told him. I said, you're confused. I said, no, you're confused. See, you think that I'm cheap, and you think that I'm some like kind of like low budget broad that has nothing and doesn't know anything. I said, I'll buy myself a $700 purse. What are you doing for me? And I'm not saying that, but being realistic. Why would I want somebody in my life who won't even do the things that I do for myself? That's crazy. No. Shut up. Dang, Monique, no. Well, I had a little child steal some money out of my thing. Thank you, Michelle. I'd be like, oh, okay, Cole Haan, let me go and grab that purse, especially if it's on sale and it's Cole Haan. Yes. And I did have a guy who used to buy my purses when I was getting my shoes. It was such a good time in my life. I had a guy who would take me out and buy me purses, y'all. Let me just say this. Now we get into the meat of the matter. The men, and I fault a lot of women because we're so easy to give into this bullshit. But the men are so cheap now. I'm not saying that you got to spend $200 on a meal. But I'm just saying, Monique, if I'm willing to buy that, fine. But I'm not saying you have to go take me because I eat steak. Because I have a very serious anemic condition. And when I want a steak, I want a good steak. I'm not saying you got to go take me to Three Forks and buy me $100 steak, you know, or anything like that. You know, we don't have to spend. No. But you must know how to date a woman. And dating has lost what it was. And, you know, from coming from a point when now it's been, what, 10 years, almost 10 years since me and my ex-husband broke up. But the dating landscape is so different than when I was dating as a younger woman. And I just don't understand it. And I refuse to give into it, you know, because the thing is that men expect you to chase them now. They have become a hot commodity, and I'm the peacock, you know, and I'm used to men who court, who take care of the women in their lives, you know. For instance, and this is just something I'm going to tell you all, my brother and his ex-wife have been divorced for years. And I want to say about 10 years. But my brother has supported her household all these 10 years with them. Now, every once in a while they have a moment where they're together for a minute. But my brother has taken care of his house and taking care of her house because his children are there. He just told me, he said, the youngest is about to be 18 in about 18 months. He was like, and I'll be so happy because he told her, you know, I'm not paying your rent no more. You know, I'm not doing this anymore. You know, you've had 8. So he has literally paid all of her bills and taking care of her house because that's what he was taught. My father taught him, a man does. You take care of your family. No, they're not together anymore, but that's his family. So he takes care of them. So that's what I come from, you know. So when men want to like lowball you and act like actually taking you out is like, oh, or want to do the whole, let's come over my house or can I come over your house? I always tell people, you can't come to my house. What we going to do? I ain't even got a TV. Oh yeah, I don't own a TV. I don't even own a TV. So what? What, you gonna lay in my bed with me? Hell no. Yes, a lot of them, but see, the thing is, women go for it. No, I don't go for that. And I'm not saying that, you know, and the thing is, I am not the one who says, you know, you have to date so long before you have sex or anything. Life is fluid. So depending on the vibe or whatever, things might move much faster with somebody, but don't have your expectation that I'm going to have sex with you. Hi, how are you? Don't have the expectation that, you know, just because I just spoke to you and we've had a little conversation that I'm so fucking desperate. And I keep telling men, you need to do your due diligence on a person like me. You need to do your due diligence on a person like me, which means you can't run game on me because that shit don't work on me. I've done too much. I've done too much. I've seen too much. I know way too much for you to try to run that game on me. And they get frustrated with me because I'll call their game real quick. That's the funny thing, because I'll tell a man, oh, so this is what we doing? Okay, so you know you got a woman, right? You know you have somebody. Hey, Lisa. And they'll get mad at me because I've actually Told him this is what it is, but this isn't what's going to happen now. Like some guy was like, send me this picture. Because I have a picture on my screen. Said, dude, hell the fuck no. I ain't seen you no fucking picture. But you say she missed some shit literally. Did you know, just so you all know, and I should put this in the beginning of these things for people who look at it. You know you can speed it up. This so you can like speed up this so you can watch longer stuff like this and it won't be as long. Did you know you can do that? But you know you can still hear it. This thing must be open. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Okay, she's okay. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, so love you, Monique. Go get you some rest. I'm okay because I don't have to work tomorrow. But let me just tell you all, I am subbing in the school of demons about to hit the streets. I'm in this alternative school right now. Oh my goodness. It has been buck ass wild for the last 2 days I've been there. Let me tell you, this was the funniest shit that happened. And it was because of me. This young man sitting next to me, he comes and sits by me because I'm in this computer labby thing because this is alternative school. So, you know, they're doing computer learning and teacher learning. So I'm in the computer side and I'm monitoring this section. Young guy sits next to me. He's not even in my section, but he wants to sit next to me. So at first I'm like, okay, you can sit next to me as long as you do your work, blah, blah, blah. He sits there and he starts talking to people around him. Oh, yeah. You know, I think I'm getting sick again. Oh, no. Oh. But, yeah. So, I tell him, move. I said, you're going to have to stop talking or move because you're in my space and you're distracting the people. You have to stop doing that. Then he starts snapping on me. You know. Yes, take care of yourself. I understand, though. And so he's like, you don't talk to me like that. I mean, because these children nowadays, they have some kind of thought process that's insane to me because they have no respect for adults. It's just ridiculous to me. And it's hard for me because I want to choke in them little, okay. So anyways, like, and he was a big kid, you know, he's 16 years old, you know, he's a big guy. So he was like, and so then I'm telling, there's another guy next to me. I said, hey, can you get him away from me? And then he's trying to tell him, and he starts snapping off on him too. Luckily, there was a security guard had just walked into our lab, and bad parenting, baby, bad parenting. Because I know if I had acted half the way these kids did, my mama would have killed me. My mother would have killed me. She'd have came in that school and so anyway, so and this is the biggest security guard. He all, you know, swole up and stuff. So he goes, so we say, hey, can you get him out of here? And he says, nah, let me call somebody. He was like, nah, let me call somebody. Because basically he know this boy is snapping and he don't want to get, you know, have any, you know, basically interaction with him. This boy jumps up. Oh, what you say? What you say? Walks up onto the security guard, acting like he want to fight him. I mean, like, doing all this up on him and everything. He's like, boy, get up off of me. Boy, bye-bye, good night. Oh, you got the babies. All right, cheers. Giving them some love. It's been so long since I had a baby. I'm waiting for my grandkids. So I was like, he was like, you know, boy, get up off of me. I don't know if he pushed onto him or whatever, but the security guard grabs him and then he called himself go fight him. Bad move. He like handles him and like pulls him where he's pulling him toward us, and then he's trying to fight him, but he can't fight the guy because he got him in a hold and he's much stronger than him. Because see, here's the thing with kids. They think that we're older and they got us because they're young, and they think he found out because the guy's about 40 years old. He had him like, what you go? I mean, he was holding him like, whatever, yeah. Until the other security guys came in and then they got him out. But at that point, he was you could see it in the security guy's eyes. If he had, you know, actually connected with him, they would have never been able to pull him off of him, because he was on the verge of beating that ass. He was already on the verge of beating that ass. And I was sitting there like, yes. I mean, because this boy was like talking crazy to me. You need to shut up talking to me. You know, go get you a real job. You know, because what you do, this is our spot. You can't be telling us what to do. You are in an alternative school because you couldn't make it in a regular school. This is your last hope. This is your last stop before you're expelled. And they're going to kick you out of the whole CPS. He can't go to school in Chicago public. Period. And ain't no school gonna take them. And see, that's what they don't understand. Once you get to that point, when they get your records, they don't have to accept you. And that's in any school district. They can look at that shit and say, oh, no, we won't fuck with that. And now what you gonna do? You gonna be running around trying to get a GED, and a GED is much harder to get than a high school diploma. Right. Exactly, Michelle. So now he got expelled because he tried to assault a security guard. So now, and of course, let me tell you what happened though. Of course, I asked the security guy, I said, he got in that, when y'all got him in that office, he started crying, didn't he? He was like, trying to, no, I didn't do all that. Oh, he did this, he did this. There's cameras in the room. And guess what? It's 2 adults involved. They're going to take our incident reports. Do you think we're going to say that the security guard was wrong when he was protecting me? No, dummy. And to be quite honest, the security guard wasn't the right. It wasn't like he did anything. And that's the thing. And that's what I try to tell people. When they see incidents in schools, when they see these videos that these kids be taking of stuff happening in the school, you did not see the precipitating moments before then. Because I've been in schools. I've dealt with things. Honey, they could have videotaped my crazy ass quite a few times. Because I have... Me and a child, listen, especially when you with these high school kids. I've had high school boys come at me so hard. I had to tell, when I said, I tell you what, I will fight you like a man on the street. Come at me again. I'll fuck your ass up. That's just the reality of it. Now, if somebody had videotaped me saying that, and they have to be, because these kids, Holly, are so out of control. Now, somebody had videotaped that moment when I told that boy that, it would have been like, oh my God, listen to how she's talking to him. It wouldn't have been, you wouldn't have heard this boy cursing me out, talking about, you better get up off of me. You don't know me like that, blah, blah, blah. They wouldn't have heard any of that. They would have heard me saying, come at me again, and I'm going to fuck you up like you on the streets. And as I was holding on to a chair, because I'm, come closer to me. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been, oh, look at this woman. She doesn't know how to control these kids. When this boy who was 6 feet tall is coming at this 5-foot woman, threatening her, but you don't see that because that's not what the kids are going to show you. They're going to show you the adult going off, rightfully so, because everybody act like we don't have a right to say anything back to these little badass kids. So now all I do is I whisper in their ear, I will fuck you up. Keep playing with me. Because there was this boy in there, like, these are computer labs. We have different computer labs. So there's another computer lab with bigger kids. And this boy has got to be about 6'5", big boy. He always want to come into this lab. And these are like the 14, 15, 16-year-olds. This guy's he's at least 18, 19 years old. Because, you know, they age out. You can stay in school till you're 21. So he's about 18, 19 years old. So he's always up in here. So one day I told him, I said, you're not supposed to be in here. You have to go. And I hear him talking. Oh, you see, she's talking to bother me. What the fuck's wrong with her? So I called him. I said, come here. He came in there again. I said, come here. I said, the next time you want to talk some shit about me, stand up in front of my face. And everybody was like, ooh. Right. Yep. This all over the place. And so he was like, yep. And so he was like, and so like today, he had to write an apology. He should have been expelled too. I hope they kicked him out, because immediately he should have been kicked out. No, he should have been. See, you come to school like that, you're supposed to be expelled. A month? Oh, hell no. Your school district did a disservice. He should have been out, expelled. He should have never been allowed back in that school ever. See, now here's Illinois, they don't play that. You come like that, you're out. You're gone. No more. Bye. Mm-mm. He should have been gone. But yeah, and so it's just a mess. So like he was doing it again today, and he was looking at me like he was trying to get bad. I came up and I said, "Don't you think I'm scared of you, boy?" I was like, "Don't ever think that." I said, "Now get up out of here." And then he backed up because he was like, "Oh, this crazy. She crazy." I was like, "Oh, I'm crazy. I'm crazy." Because see, what they don't know, the best way to get a man as a woman is to kick them in the shin as hard as you can. Kick them in the shin. It will paralyze them. Kick a man hard enough in the shin, he will not move. He'll be like, it will break him down right then. You come at me crazy. I will kick your ass in the shin and then kick your ass in the balls. You're done. I ain't got to worry about nothing else. You're going to fall down. I'm going to hit you right as you come. Usually I'm right there because I'm short. Okay. That's the... Oh, boy, did we go off of fetishes into schools? Isn't that funny? You gotta love our conversations on here. So I put on makeup. Yeah. You gotta love how these conversations go. We've gone through fetishes. We've gone through all kinds of stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, the rabbit hole went deep today. Oh. I was supposed to be having a really, thorough and very intellectual conversation about sex and the single girl as a 50-year-old. And it just went down the rabbit hole of fetishes. It's all you all's fault. It's all you all's fault. This light is bothering me today. I think I'm catching a cold. But I don't know if I can film it for you all. What is my nail polish? Remind me, you know what, Crafty? Put that in the comments after we're done, and I'll make sure that I find it. Because this is yeah, you missed the whole fetish combo. This is like a really cheap one. It's really, really inexpensive. I got it at Walmart. I think it's Pure Ice or something. You get a Walgreens, Walmart, and I'll give you the names of the ones that I have. I'll put it in the description box. I'll put links to it so you can find it. Thank you. So yeah, yeah, I'm 5'1". I just seem tall. But yeah, so I was like, so tomorrow though, I'm off. So let me just tell you, now with all this being said, all that happened yesterday. Girls were trying to fight today, both in the morning session. And let me tell you how serious this is alternative school. We have 2 sessions, 3.5 hours. These kids only go to school for 3.5 hours and they can't make it through. So in the morning session, some girls were trying to fight. The afternoon session, some girls were trying to fight. And then after school, there was a big, huge fight outside on the street. They had to call, the police were involved and everything. Folks and kids got arrested. It was a hot mess. Because they thought, here's the mentality of children. They thought, okay, we're going to go out to Western. We're going to go out on the street. And then y'all can't do nothing to us. I tried to tell these kids before, and when I heard them talking about some stuff, I said, listen, this is the way it works. Anything you do before you make it home is considered on school property. So even though you're day, oh, let me tell you what I'm doing Friday the 13th. I am going to the King's Spa in Niles. And the King's Spa is a Korean spa. Have you ever been to a Korean spa? You're in Jersey, Holly. There are some Korean spas in your area. either in Jersey or some in New York. I think there's one in yes, you've been. Yes, I'm going to King Spa. So I don't know if I'm gonna get a body scrub because I don't know how I don't have the money for it. I just paid all my bills. But but if I get paid, I might do it. But yes, Divine. Oh my God. Let me just tell you, if you get, okay, first off, let me say this. If you have body issues, oh, I'm not getting them waxed. No, you know I've had brow wax issues. Yes, girl. Okay, here's the thing. If you have body issues, it's not a place for you. So if you have like issues with, you know, because in the locker room area where the women are, there's going to be nudity. There's going to be women go, because the showers and the spas, you know, you sit in spas with other naked women, you take showers, and there's a big, you know, communal room with showers, you know, little showers, but there's no, you know, you're just in there, you're doing it. It's a big room. So if you have problems with that, that's not a place for you, because I've seen women literally melt down in the locker room seeing other women naked. I'm like, really? I mean, I like they coming up on them like, hey, baby, we're just talking about women with towels, drying themselves, getting dressed. These women have like melted the fuck down. But if you can go to a Korean spa, then you can go into the unisex area when they give you the uniforms and everything. And then they have the saunas that you could use, and they all have different properties. So this one has an amethyst room, a gold pyramid, a salt one. So they all have different properties, and you can use them throughout the time you're there. So you pay like $30 to get in, and you have unlimited use of those while you're there. They also have other services, of course, like massages. They have the body scrubs, which is fucking ridiculously the best thing ever. So they have the body scrubs there. They have all of that you could do a la carte. It has a restaurant in there, because once you're in, you're in. And so we stay there, we spend the night there, and then, you know, when I leave, I am the cleanest I'm going to be in a while, because you always taking showers and soaking in some fucking water and sweating out some stuff. And then so it's like my favorite place, one of my favorite places to go. And I haven't been going like I used to, because I used to go at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. And now I'm going to try to get that back in my routine to go at least once a month to the King Spa. And then I'll be happier. But anyway, that's that. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. A friend is taking me for my birthday, and we're going to have dinner, and then we're going to go there on Friday. Now, the only thing is I prefer not to go on a Friday night, because it's very, you know, it's a lot of people there. So it's not as relaxing. Like my perfect going is in the midweek. Like normally I would go like tonight, like Thursday night, because it's not a lot of people there. So, you know, the saunas aren't as packed, and, you know, they're hotter then, because there's not as much, the doors aren't being opened as much. It's not as many people in there. So they're much hotter, and you can really sweat out. Because like now I've got a cold, I'm going to go there and just sweat this out and, you know, detox my whole body and eat some seaweed soup and be happy. But that's my Friday. Yay! Oh, shit. And I meant to say this in the beginning of this. I don't know if I'm going to be doing my Sunday night live, because I'm giving a potluck for my birthday here on Sunday night. It's supposed to end at 7 p.m. However, it rarely ends on time. So if I'm on, you'll know, I'll do my usual Sunday night at 8 p.m. But if not, then I won't be able to do it then. So hopefully we'll be good. All right, y'all. I'm trying not to do 2 hours live, because I just feel that's excessive. I'm just being greedy with the YouTube live time. You know what? I've taken people with psoriasis there, and they've loved it. So I understand what you're saying, but the good thing is like, that's only a part of it. We hit the rabbit hole hard this time. You know, normally we've seen the rabbit hole, and we've approached the rabbit hole, and we've looked down in my rabbit hole of life. But Today we leaped into the rabbit hole. We leaped in that damn thing and we was in there like, we were so deep in my rabbit hole of crazy. I tried not to. I kept saying, do y'all really want me to go here? Do y'all really want me to go down this rabbit hole? Because this rabbit hole can be intense. Thank God we left out a few things for another time. But Dean Peabody alone, that was enough in the rabbit hole. Did I get all of them? Okay, so let me tell you what I've gotten. I've got the festival. Oh, and I'm going to get my P.O. box by tomorrow. So that's the thing I'm doing tomorrow. So I will have a P.O. box. I will be posting it on all my videos so you all can see that I did go get the P.O. box like you told me to. But I got that one. I didn't get the Michelou one but I got the because I saw the Blush Tribe one, which is more bright. The Michelou one I'm gonna get later because it's a darker palette. I bought the Amrezy by accident because I wasn't getting her. Remember, I wasn't getting her, but I did get her. What else did I buy? I think that's it for now. But I'm about to order some more stuff because I gotta get that strobe. I want the Creepy Cute. I want the Creepy Cute by Strobe Cosmetics really bad. That's the one I really want. So I'm trying to get that one. But then I got those NARS 5 times the points. So now that's taking me down another path. So I'm going to go get some NARS because I got to use the 5 points and get my extra points from Ulta because I need to be over 1,000. Do you see how my mind works? Do y'all see this? So I need to be over 1,000 points because I cashed out all my points at the end of the year. So now I'm trying to, build my points up for the end of this year so I can lose my damn mind. So there's so much going on in here. And then I saw some other stuff. But I want my color pop. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. All right, y'all. y'all just hit a point in the mind of Lulu that y'all didn't know existed. Because this is what happens all the time. Because I saw something else today. Oh my God. Speaking of have you all saw those blushes from Morphe? I saw ColourPop got new stuff. We're talking makeup right now. Have you all saw those new blush trios from Morphe? Those are so cute. Oh my God. And wait a minute. I am about to get, just because it's so gorgeous. Have you all seen that Smashbox collection with the Vlada MUA? I don't care about the rest of it. I just want the highlighter because it's just so freaking beautiful. I just want the highlighter. I just want that. I just have to have it. I just have to have it. I don't need it. I don't need it, but it's so damn beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, and we got some dirt to talk about. We have some dirt we need to talk about soon because they have been seeing some stuff. Ooh, child. It's some stuff going on that we didn't even know about up in this beauty community. Yes, girl, they are pretty. The beauty community got some shit going on right now. And they're fun to watch. Oh, okay, we'll give a short version of it. You know that officially Jeffree Star and Manny MUA are no longer friends because Jeffree is about to come for Manny because Manny is low-key coming for him. They're so messy. Oh my God, they're so much fun in their messiness. And the other thing that I was watching, yes, apparently, yes, they having some low-key drags going on. They low-key dragging each other. But, okay, do you all watch Lucia Tepper Beauty? No. Yes, the gloves are off. Yes. Have you seen Lucia Tepper Beauty? Okay, hold up. She's getting some heat now, y'all. She's getting some heat. Yes, you heard it. Yes, yes. Ooh, did you watch Petty Page drag her? Petty Page. I don't even watch Petty Page, but I will say this. I like Petty's style though, because she's a very, when she does her stuff so cool. You know what I'm saying? I love her style because she's very creative in what she does. You know, when she does her little skits in between it and stuff, I really like hers. I like her original the best because Petty Page, yes. And the thing is that, isn't this what I said was going to happen though? I knew this was coming for her because I know I got a stream Sunday, but I knew she was coming. I knew they were coming for her. It was going to happen because of her stance on makeup. Right. Yeah, that was funny as hell. But I knew that was going to happen to her because of the way she was talking about it. And then when she was talking about, you know, and then all of a sudden when I saw she was getting some PR and she started backpedaling, I said, this ain't going to go good for you, girl. This is not going to go good for you. This is not going to go good for you. Because you are trying to be, like I always say, any of us that are on here, stop lying to yourself. I need every small YouTuber who really spends time doing it. Now, yes, some people just like to do this. But when you're putting out content the way she's putting it out, girl, quit lying. You putting out this much video, you putting out this much content, and you're not trying to become a guru or make money with this, or come on, quit lying. Quit lying. Quit lying to yourself and quit lying to the people around you. And I knew that was going to happen because you can't put that line in the sand and then decide that you're going to cross it without some backlash on it, because your aesthetic is, no, I'm against this. No, I'm against this. Oh, but now that I've got all you people watching me, I'm going to get me some PR. But I'm going to be different. You either don't get PR or you're okay with it. Not a hedge trilogy. I hate. That was a good one. But yeah, she really does. You can't be, you know, that's why I always tell people, look, I get big enough to get PR. You're damn straight I'm getting that PR. I'm right. I was against it till I got it. I'm going to get it. Right. You see, she bugged Hush for months to give her PR. And then was stupid enough to tell people that. So while you was talking about you didn't like PR was terrible, you wanted PR on $10 pallets. Come on. Stop it. Oh, and you want to hear the funniest shit too? Did y'all see that Bobby Brown? Did y'all see that Bobby Brown has come out with a hair and nail skin supplement? I ain't buying that shit either, but I'm just telling y'all, Miss Bobby. Yes, Bobby Brown came out with the vitamins. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, Miss Bobby did. Bobby Brown came out with her own. But we're going to have to go, yes, and she got the shakes and everything. Go watch Jen Love Reviews this morning. She was talking about it. I was like, go, the fuck? I'm sorry. Can y'all stay in y'all lane? Can y'all stay in y'all lane? You, Bobby Brown, you are an icon of makeup. You are a makeup icon. And now you want to do wellness? Wellness? Yes, she has. You know, look, I'm just going to say this about Jen. Oh, that's right. She did sell it. But that's not the point, Divine. You are Bobby Brown. You are Bobby Brown. I'd have been okay with her doing skincare. And I still would have been questioning that because she ain't never been known for these things. No, you're not. Bobby, just take your money and roll with it. Michelle, thank you. We're going to have to really talk about that because honestly, and I like her, but like I said, it's just, she's definitely, and I think what it is that she was frustrated because she wasn't getting the viewership, the subscriber. I'm sure she should have been. Because you see, I done the whole thing. I didn't even know you could do filters. I could do filters on my damn phone. No, she said, no, not really. She said nothing really happened to it. But, you know, I think that because of it, she's doing a slight shift. And I liked her better when she was just hardcore. Okay, so she's had some skincare. See, because there you go, Tina. Right, they all use filters. I know, because I just ain't got time for no damn filter. And I feel like this: if I got to filter my face, then fuck it. I throw in the fucking towel. I'm gonna go find me a surgeon and get my shit taken care of. If I need a fucking filter, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know. But yeah, you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, so. And I think that she's trying to change herself up because, like I said, if you ever saw that video where she was talking about why some people become, you know, more popular than others, one of the things she said was because, you know, because if you all saw that one, it was like, you know, oh, Tati. But you know, the thing is that one of the things she said is, you know, because, you know, basically like I'm not as pretty as them and things like that. So she's, you know, it seems like she's trying to adjust herself to those things. And, you know, and see, like, for instance, beauty news. Do you all watch beauty news? The girls from Australia, like Kat and what's her name? They grow because they're hilarious and they're honestly who they are. I think Jen is spending too much. Right. Kat and Haley, yes. And I think they work because they are just truly themselves on camera. You know, they're just as ignorant and funny as hell. And I think the problem with Jen is that she right. I think her problem is that because her true self was not making it as well as she expected it to be, now she's trying to shift and not be quite her. You know, and I get that you know, we all have to evolve and we have to change, but it's really noticeable on her because it seems like she's trying too hard. It just seems like she's trying too hard. And that's the thing, you know, because she's trying to be a lot. Because I'll be honest, you know, you can tell that she's trying to be a little more glamorous, you know, and things like that. She's trying to be a little more glamorous because she wasn't, you know, super glamorous. Yeah, I haven't been watching her as much. I haven't, because I used to watch her like all the time. And it was like, now it's like, But here's what I'm going to predict for you all. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here's my next prediction. Here is your next group of beauty gurus. Samantha March, Liv Loves Her Makeup, Kelly Gooch, Angelica Nyquist, and somebody else in that one. It's another one. Kaylee Bounce. They're trying to position themselves as the next wave of gurus. Because if you notice, They're doing a lot of collabs with each other. They're doing more collabs with other people to draw in more audience. And they're trying to be the next group of big YouTubers. Me, Divine, I'm the woman of color. Oh, here. I do like Angelica, though. Yep. Yep. I'm telling you, I like Angelica. The rest of them in. Can I just say, Liv loves her makeup. She's her voice is annoying. Oh, her voice is annoying. Oh, definitely. And I agree. I mean, who do we have? But what we have is we only have the ones that are younger ones. We have Patricia Bright. We have Jackie Ina. We have Alyssa Ashley. That's what we got. When it comes to the older ones, I mean, you know, there's of course other ones like, you know, Irish Bellin. You know, there's a, you know, in that, it's my Ray Ray. You have them in that great group, but you don't have them in our group. You don't have a lot of, and there is a woman, but I lost track of her. Right. You know. Right. Right. I love Makeup Struggles. Yes, I love Yuki, and I love, what's her name? She's, yeah, I love you, Patricia. Right. I think I watch Yuki, if I'm not mistaken. And is, what's another one? I think I watch her. And, I love Patricia Bright, you know. So there are some of us. I like Taylor Anise. I do watch some of her stuff. Yes, I do love her stuff. But here's the problem, and this is what I keep saying, is that, and I'm just being honest, you know, we're having our honest conversation, and now we're over fucking 2 hours, is that we as Black women don't collaborate the way that, like, see, those 5 have found each other, and they're collaborating and helping each other grow. Like, I like Samantha Jane. Yeah, I like Samantha Jane. Canadian. I like her too. And there's not a lot of older women of color either. But you don't see them collaborating the way you see these girls doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they got that. We're going to collab. We're going to keep collabing with each other. Just like, and I love her too. I love Georgia Harris. I love Georgia Harris. And now Georgia does other collaborations too, but she's kind of like in that group too. They like her too. So Georgia's in there. And now watch, Spooky Lips and Fat Hips is about to blow up a little more too, because they like her too. We want Hot Mess Ness. I don't know how to say her name, but she's one of my people. I like her too. And I found her through Angelica. They're kind of pulling her in, you know, underneath them. But trust me, they're trying to be, those 5 are trying to be the next wave of big YouTubers. Trust me. I got this. Got this. Yes, we do. And right. And it needs to be women of color. And I love all different, you know, and I feel like this is that I like all different, you know, because I like Arsha Morjani. I watch Nabella Noor. I like her. I think she's awesome, you know, because she beats the hell out that face. Beats the hell out that face. Beats it. But, and we don't, and I'm talking about Black women, American Black. We don't, and I watch Casual Beauty. You know, I watch the Indian late girls. I watch the Hispanic girl. I watch everybody. I watch everybody. You know, I have no problem. I watch some Asian girls. I watch a lot of people because you know, the beauty is all over the place, and I like to see the different looks. Yeah, and I like what's her name? Jovita George. Jovita George. I love her. I love Jovita George, especially when she does her half face, because she's the one who started the half face with different cultures. So she'll do like the Korean beauty versus the American beauty and things like that. That's a great series. If you haven't checked her out, check out those, because those are so nice. Which she's done like the Indian bridal face versus the African bridal face, and she really does a really good. Yeah, I love that. Yes. Yes, because Miss Jean, you are. Yep. Yes. I think so too. And um let me say, just that whole little group, they're a little snarky to me. Oh, LS too. I forgot to put LS in that group. They love her too. They have a certain snarkiness about them, you know, and a certain superiority vibe they give off. So I liked them when I first started watching them, but I'm not watching them as much because of that, you know, because they're coming off like, you know, we're the cool kids. And I think that you can be with your people and have your friends, and that's nothing wrong with that because everybody has their friends. But there should be a certain amount of chill. And it's like, we're like, right, right. See, exactly as, you know, but it should be a certain amount of chill about it. You know, it's like, yes, and I'm with her, and we're so wonderful, and we're so, and we have the best thoughts. And it's like, come on now. Come on now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So that's the problem and that's the problem, huh? Yeah. Yeah. And so that's kind of like what you see, and it's like, high school shit, exactly. But it kind of makes sense because they're not too far off of high school, so it kind of makes sense. And like for instance, Desi and Katie, we all know that they are like best friends. They hang out with each other, you know, but their stuff is very genuine, and you can see their friendship, and they don't, you know, they're not snarky with the shit they do. It's just like them being them. And so that's why Desi and Katie work as friends on, I mean, I still watch Tati because she does do really good reviews. That's my whole thing. I've never said that she's not good at what she does, because she is. Listen, Tati was the one, she said something and I said, okay, this is what I have to do. Uh-huh. Right. Yes. Right. And right. Emily Noel, but see, Emily Noel does her own thing. Emily Noel ain't bothering nobody. She's just doing her own thing. She's got her own style. She's, you know, she got her husband, her kids. But you know what I want people, you know what I think I want people to leave alone is my girl Bunny. My girl Graveyard Girl. I love her. And I think that people are really, you know, because she's got, yes, I like Jessica Braun too, and she's doing her thing. You know, she's doing her little thing, got her baby on the way. No, I've never seen Michelle Fisher. Okay, y'all gonna have me on here for longer. We just got off into another rabbit hole. Another rabbit hole. Yes, I love the ones who just living their own lane. Like, I like Kelly Strack. I mean, she just does her thing, and she's very focused on her channel and everything. I get the whole collab thing. I'm off tomorrow too. Yay! I get the whole collab thing because I understand it, and I think it is important that you collab, that you know, support each other. I think that's important. But I also like the ones who just like, hey, I'm doing my thing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, hey, I got this. You know, I'm doing it. And it's okay to have them, but when you become that, I'm going to try, I promise. So y'all want, look, okay, so what? Y'all going to be in my potluck? Yes, now that's the truth, Lisa, because that little group, it's like every week you're seeing like 2 collabs. 1 or 2 of them is collabing with each other. It's like, okay. So let me get with Ann. We're going to have a monthly collab, me and Ann. Ann, we're doing a monthly collab. Yes, it is really getting old. All right, we will. Y'all going to be in the middle of my potluck then. I'm going to have to set up at potluck. So y'all going to have to. Okay. Oh, you know I love Raw Beauty Christie. Yes, Tar Babies does too. Okay, so that's what. Okay, so now one of y'all remember this conversation for Sunday. I'm gonna have to write this down. Is going to be beauty YouTubers and things like this. You know, I'm about to get in trouble for this because I was told I'm trying to be more like Rich Lux and everything. I'm becoming a gossip channel. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. See you later. Night, night. Oh my God, I sound terrible. Let me go get some tea in me. Good night, good night. Love y'all.